Two weight classes, human smashing, fight ready assassin. Gastelum passing him, double leg him and tapping him. Who was the first to bring the smoke straight to Adesanya? This 5'9" middleweight, call me the Brown Bomber.
The legend of the Spider, Anderson Silva, is being inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame. It is long overdue. I mean, this is without a doubt the greatest MMA fighter of all our lifetime. You know, I mean, he will belong to the UFC or the MMA Mount Rushmore without a doubt. This is a once-in-a-lifetime fighter, and he is being inducted in the UFC Hall of Fame. 16 UFC title defenses, the most in the history of the sport. I mean, this guy is rightfully being placed into the UFC Hall of Fame. Funny thing, though, most people don't know about me and this guy was that him and I were scheduled to fight twice, and it never came to fruition, which is kind of a regret that it never did. You know, he's retired from our sport, but you know, it was an honor to even be matched up against him. You know, it was going to be a dream come true for me to be able to finally face one of these guys that I've looked up to for a long time. And Anderson Silva was one of those guys. You know, I know my coaches were really excited to fight him, but you know, just because they're big fans. First time was going to be in Rio against the King of Rio. Back then was Anderson Silva. That time, I was the one at fault. I had to withdraw the fight due to a USADA suspension. Just a few months, and then the fight was rescheduled later. Again, unfortunately, there was another suspension given to Anderson Silva for another USADA issue, and so Bisping had to come in on short notice. That was shortly after he had lost his title to GSP. He came in 3 weeks later after that fight and fought in the main event against myself in Shanghai, China, which is funny because our gyms at the time were 10 minutes from each other. We had to fly all the way to Shanghai to fight each other. And we all know the result of that. So, but yeah, I mean, it's just a regret that the fight against the big man, the legend, never came to fruition. You know, it would have been an honor to share the cage with him, without a doubt, the GOAT of our sport, being inducted in the Hall of Fame. Of course, I always think about how the fight would have gone. I mean, I had 2 training camps for the man. And I always felt like, of course, I would have gotten in there and won. Would have been easy? No. But I feel like we were always training to knock him out. You know, at the time I was knocking a lot of people out. I was working a lot of my hands and felt very confident. I had a very big wave of momentum going on. And we were just very confident in my hands at the time how that we were able to knock him out. Was the game plan. What the game plan was, just go in there, be myself, be violent, be KG, and we were sure we were going to come out with our hands raised. But, you know, obviously you can never count out the GOAT. He's being inducted in the Hall of Fame. He's given us some of the best highlights we've seen in all of mixed martial arts. And I'm very happy to see him rightfully being placed in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, congratulations to Anderson the Spider Silva. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Hey.